And Sunderland hammers it into the back of the end zone. So here comes Jeff play. And it's a quarterback keep, but he's dropped in the backfield. Derek Moore.
One of those is athletic, disguise well, and play fast.
Mateer from the pocket, right down the middle, and it's catch made on the one-handed
by the former linebacker, Kennick getting his hand up for that catch.
Now play with tempo.
Play.
Behind the 6 on second down. Throws into traffic and a scream, and that's Satania.
Within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Free play, ball toss on the sidelines. Burke makes the...
That went in with the safety coming over late and the receiver not getting jammed at the line of scrimmage.
2 explosive pass plays on this opening drive for Mateer. Design run, makes a move, zips another tackle, shows his maneuverability there, picks up about 8.
Back that play.
Handoff inside, and again, the negative play on 3rd and 3 in the red zone here. That's Kennick in motion. It's a run from Mateer all the way, leaning right near the marker. Mateer running all the way. Hard to stop. Goff leg dress sent out far to the right. 3 receivers to the left. Mateer takes a look on the move and just fires it out of bounds. Red zone, not an area of success last year for this Oklahoma offense. Pop pass, Burks turns the corner, Deion Burks, touchdown, Oklahoma. What a drive to start this game.
Ball for the Sooners.
Tate Sandell, portal guy from UT San Antonio, the lefty, knocks it through. Don't
win there for South Florida.
Andrew Marsh, true freshman, to receive the kick from Tate Sandell, but he'll let it go over his head. 6'4", 228. Didn't run last week, but that's certainly part of the repertoire. Hand off to Justice Haynes. Transfer from Michigan, 159 yards against New Mexico. They fake it to him. Underwood on the run. Has Samaj Morgan wide open. The slot receiver Word.
Along with Bryce Underwood's skill set.
Haynes, slow developing play. Muscles down to the Oklahoma 46. Will set up a play clock at 4. Underwood, easy throw. The catch made behind the line of scrimmage and going nowhere because Kendall down. Now Hudson Hollaback try to pin Oklahoma back. Satania will stand and let it bounce over his head, but it checks up. Takes a nice bounce, and Hollaback does his...
Change the call at the line of scrimmage. He loses his balance and pushes him back another 2 or 3 yards.
Mateer from the end zone. Launches down the far sidelines. Has a man wide open. It is Burks. And he is having a heck of a start against his home state team.
Well, they might,
34.
Chris, they may take a peek to make sure the right foot got down right there. It looks close to the line as he caught the ball. It was just like last week. They're backed up close to their own end zone and took a shot. Same exact play. They're going to go quick here so they don't get a chance to review it.
Sooners backed up no more on second down. Mateer fires into traffic. It was broken up there. Another 3rd down. They need 6 here. Barnes is the back. Again, good protection. Ball is just dropped. Satania, Grayson Miller, Jacob Ulrich punted the first game. He was seen and wearing a sleeve, not really taking any warm-up punts. So Miller, redshirt junior from Central Oklahoma, transfer to sell a bunch. Looking to throw from inside the 10. Underwood launches downfield, almost intercepted. And here comes the noise. Handoff inside. Haynes had a stutter step in the backfield and penetration from Mark. His father is a legend. Shade Tree Jones, remember him?
Man, great player.
Haynes bounces off people, and he's wrestled down after an 8-yard. Second, 3rd down tonight for this Michigan offense. They did not convert the first time. Sooners rush 4. Underwood has a lot of room, and now throws late. Catch made by McCulley, and he's galloping down deep into Oklahoma territory.
Recognition there by Bryce Underwood for that conversion.
McCulley, one of the new pieces in this Michigan receiving core, injured last year in Indiana, but had a monster year a couple of years ago for the Hoosiers. Heavy traffic. Haynes nowhere to go. David stuck
when he needs to with his feet.
3 of 4 in the early going. Haynes in the slot, caught the ball, and Kent.
If they do the same thing or they dial it up.
Jordan Marshall's in the game. It's deflected off the hands of Morgan just as he was trying to turn upfield and drop. And Michigan 5. High kick. And this one's going to bounce in the end zone. So not as well executed. Touchback.
Dude, but
got out of college in 2018.
I know.
Is that trippy? Yeah, come on. Matier on a slant. That catch is made by Keontez Lewis.
In there for Lewis, getting into the middle of that defense.
Another throw in the middle of the field, but it's intercepted. He overthrew a man of T.J. Metcalf's there. From the 38. It's Jordan Marshall, who will spell Justice Haynes. Sophomore from Moeller. Michigan with a 2nd and 8 as we start quarter number 2. Haynes, or Marshall should say, plows forward for a few yards. Underwood from the pocket, long throw incomplete beyond Morgan. He's had 3 German players. Got a couple on the roster. Julius Belshoff is in the Steelers practice squad. There's a low punt this time. Impressive run pass mix, converted 2 third and longs and a 4th and 1 on that drive. Torrey Blaylock. It's been tough for both teams to run tonight, at least from the running back. 2nd year, of course, for Martindale, coordinating the Wolverines after 20 years in the NFL. Matier slings it across the middle, man.
At this point.
They try to convert in the ground, and Blaylock sees a crease, makes a move, and
To bounce outside to.
Matier keeps it. But he has a terrific way of kind of navigating through traffic, doesn't he? Great instincts as a runner. Aims with a rushing touchdown. 2nd and 5 is an option look, and the pitch to Blaylock on the edge. Old school Oklahoma fans will like that. Blaylock's got enough first down, makes a cut and lowers the head, picks up just a coming backs. Kirk just 6 carries for 15 yards. Sidearm sling, the catch made by Burks along the sidelines.
Ensworth High School.
Michigan brings some pressure here. Matier scrambles out. That's the first time that really. Morgan back. Wolverines had a little trouble in the opener. Morgan muffed a punt. Marsh, the kick returner, fumbled one. Sure hands here as he comes up.
Something downfield. They're going to continue to see that. An aggressive approach by the Sooners.
Yeah, they took one downfield shot, but he overthrew McCulley. First down, handoff in the hole there, and Jordan Marshall nowhere to run. A whole bunch of Michigan.
Make them communicate. Make them be on the same page.
Conservative approach here. Pinned back inside their own 20. They hand it to Marshall. Like nothing downfield and very little help from the run game. Needs 6 here. And they run right into a run blitz. Crimson jerseys. Hollenbach this time tries to use the left foot to get Oklahoma put back in their own territory. As a flag down, looks like he got hit after getting the punt away. Let's see if it's the 5 or 15-yard variety. Personal foul, of course, would give them a first down.
He tried to slow down, but he ran into him, but very aggressively.
It's almost Seago, who is aggressive, the middle linebacker.
They tried to slow himself down. You can see he's trying, but that's a personal foul.
Roughing the kicker. Defense, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
It's the second. Play action. Underwood steps up, hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Throw some wrinkles in any quarterback, especially the young ones. They're going to continue to try Haynes. There's a flag in the pit area. This may be first mission.
Every play. Bill, what do you have there for us, sir?
The defense is allowed to grab the offense if they're making a legitimate attempt for the ball carrier. You can't pull a guy out of the way to let your teammate get in there. That looked pretty good to me. Pretty.
Again, a deep handoff. By the time Haynes gets Underwood under his center, they need about 1.5 yards. They hand it off, and Haynes hit right at the line. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like there's going to be enough as he steps in for El-Hadi. So two guys on the offense who are captains for Michigan, not able to be on the field right now. Klein and El-Hadi. Underwood rolls, delivers, wide open catch made by Channing Goodwin. Guy that perhaps. Michigan from the 22. Haynes, another first time run. Haynes again as the Sooners crowd the line. They get a couple blocks on the edge. He makes a cut and runs through a tackle down inside the 15. Throw incomplete. Little miscommunication. Looked like Donovan McCulley bombs him from 50+ easily. This is a chip shot of 32 to get the Wolverines on the board. And he hooked it. No good.
Don't get on the same page.
I mean, Dominic Zavada is as reliable as it gets. That's a shock for him to miss a chip shot. And now Oklahoma with
He can pick up this first down.
and Jaden Ott. Short gain. When they were only up 10 in the third quarter on a deep ball, is a key play mid-opening win. Flag down, ball pitched downfield over the head of Deion Burke. Didn't last that long, but he made forcible contact for sure. Short pitch to Burks, who picks up about 3. Second down from the 45. His penalties in the previous Michigan drive did not hurt them after all. Mateer across the middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to hit deep. May get the football back with plenty of time. 3 timeouts. Mateer throws a dart, complete. First.
Feel like you're comfortable in attack mode here at the end of the half.
Barnes breaks the tackle, bouncing off people. Javante Barnes. Mateer running all the way, right up the middle, sidestep, and pick up about 8. And a nice block there from Kanak, the tight end.
Kanak,
down inside 45 seconds, 2nd and 2. Mateer on the move, looking to throw, and it's complete again. Deion Burks down inside the 5, the man from deep.
To be able to pick up those yards.
1st and goal, and they punch it in down here again. It's Barnes straight ahead. Keeper, Mateer, touchdown Oklahoma. He's crafty, tough, and strong. And his first game as a...
They're going to call it, I don't know, around 8, 9 times. But this first half already 9 carries. Oklahoma defense, as much as what's going on with Michigan's offense. They're going up against a really deep and athletic and aggressive defense here in week 2. Been out in the first half. This QB run's been effective for Oklahoma. And number 1 in the middle could help negate a lot of that.
His presence missed in the first half. Marshall, short gain. Michigan with 118 total yards in this first half. Just 42 on the ground. Despite getting the only takeaway in the half, Michigan down 2 scores. They will get the football to begin the third quarter. But it's Venables. Very controversial. Cheryl Moore certainly vehemently disagreed. And we'll see if Barham returning helps against those quarterback runs when the Sooners get the football back. Holly?
Okay.
Thank you for the detailed report, Holly. Michigan football here. And off and running. Haynes in the clear. Justice Haynes in a foot race. They will not catch him. Michigan, lightning strike on the first play of the half. 75 yards. Contained all half.
Backside.
Justice Haynes
14-0 with a freshman quarterback. They're going to have to start to become an obvious passing team, and instead they stick to their guns, and it pays off.
They've relied so much on tight ends the last couple of years. Nobody in the country has a higher percentage of targets to the tight end. They're not afraid to bring some fire as an 18-year-old freshman. It's here from the pocket, slings it. Short catch. Sooners do have their tight end, and Kanak is a key part of the offense. Makes the grab, picks up a short gain. Holly?
Well, guys, you talked about that quick little scuffle on the sideline, or, heated conversation, but we talked to Justice Haynes this week. He could not rave enough about Bryce Underwood and the maturity of this young man. They've got it all worked out.
Well, they're all over this run to get this drive going. Michigan brings some pressure. Ball batted in the air and incomplete. They came after him that time as Martindale dialed her. Quarterback runs a big part of their success in the first half of the Sooners. Had a crowded defensive front that time. Stunned by that burst by Haynes. Right through a defense that had been very stout in the first half. This time he's going to be wrestled down in the backfield. Up under recruit out of high school.
Yeah.
Son of Georgia. Underwood launches downfield just over the hand. 3rd and 13. Screen. Long way to go for Haynes, and he's going to be dropped for a very short gain. Peyton Bowen, nation of being really well schooled and also athletic. OU defense is going to be a problem this year for opponents. Short punt fielded by Satania, and that risk is Bellevue High School, same as Underwood, but little different recruiting profile. This is Ott, and he's knocked out in the far.
Good to see most of those guys left through the portal. Good to see Burks back and leading the way for the Sooners.
Touchdown in each of the first 2 games. It's here on 2nd and 3rd, off the hands, and it's picked. Oh, and dropped twice.
Effort.
So it's 3rd and 8. Pressure. Mateer escapes and slings it downfield into traffic. Catch made. Satania knocked out of. Blaylock is the back. Kanak, the tight end in the backfield, as a blocker, and Blaylock plows ahead, picks up about 4.
Jaden Sanders into the game up at the top of the screen. They've got some injuries, not a lot of depth there.
2 tight ends on the left for Oklahoma. Blaylock is the back. Mateer running all the way. Gets free. Mateer. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That drive was all on the quarterback. And the Sooners stretch it back to 2 scores.
Mateer, we just talked about what a threat he is, and Kanak against Barham. What a matchup that is. It's a linebacker that's moved over to tight end and has a chance to try to help his quarterback out, because I was looking for one in white to make a play potentially on the quarterback if he decided to run it. And he got blown up there by Kanak, and a great block that sprung the quarterback loose.
Another effective design.
It's a belief, and only watching him is the 2nd time in this uniform, but we didn't see this at all the last couple years for Oklahoma.
From the goal line, Marsh, the freshman, is going to be knocked down. Oklahoma
To Knoxville.
Underwood under pressure on the move. Escapes. Flag comes in late. Underwood trapped in line behind.
Oh.
2 players have lost 13 yards from the end zone. Underwood flips it underneath. That shovel pass is in 23. He's going to hand it off to Haynes. So the holding penalty on 1st down. The TFL. The incompletion. End zone. Satania standing all the way up at the Oklahoma 45. And the lefty will drive him back to the 35. It's muffed on the ground. A scramble for it. Michigan comes up with it. A crucial from the 31. Haynes cuts it back. Plows for about 4. 2nd and 6. Play fake. Dart across the middle. He zipped it high. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Sooners crowd the line. And Haynes runs straight ahead. Kobe McKenzie stopped him short. Are they thinking 2 plays to get it? They're going to need about 3 here.
And I thought they might be with the play call, but instead they're bringing out the field goal kicker and looking for the 3 points. Don't say
He never
anything.
misses.
Don't say
He
anything.
made 15 in a
I
row.
know.
He missed
How about
one last year.
How about I balance it out? He's got no shot. He's not going to make it.
He made 15 in a row before that 32-yarder
You
hook.
jinxed him. All right.
This is from 42. No chance for this one. Is that what you want me to say?
That's better.
Oh, okay.
I like that better.
No problem. That's what you expect from the preseason All-American. Really costly. You're right, not so far, but let's see if Michigan get the stop. Get the ball back in good position here. That's Kanak, and he started blocking guy. Bauer Sharp at LSU, the tight end that transferred away for Oklahoma. Their leading receiver a year ago, so definitely a void there.
Seen Barnes, Blaylock, a little bit of Jaden Ott. You know, Jaden Ott was almost as big a news as John Mateer coming over from Washington State. Ott from Cal, a transfer portal guy. Only has 5 carries in 6 quarters this year.
And the ball deflected and almost intercepted. So once again, 3rd and 4. Mateer, they were thinking about running, and Michigan all over that. He hesitated. Morgan to receive Miller's punt. It's a good one. Got it up in the jet stream. Drives the returner way back inside the 20. OU trying to track him down. Morgan at a little bit of a crease, but quickly closes the back. Sooners still crowding the line, expecting a first down run. It's a play fake. He looks downfield, arcs the ball, and it is fought for and caught.
One.
That was for 44. Marshall again. Marshall, and he's got the first down as they move it down to the 20.
Go in the red zone.
Bredesen comes in motion. Back foot throw. And Marshall. Hard earned 4 yards. Dominic Williams. They do, Kirk. He's on the move. Slings it across the middle. Incomplete. The lead to 8. And Zapata from 35 does that. And a chance for Ott to field this one. He makes the fair catch at the 1 after. Lead's gone from 14 to 8 though with those 2 field goals, and now, just when I thought the design runs were being shifted, strength to take the hits too.
Has he taken a big hit? Like, have you seen a hit where you said,
Not real high, no.
I haven't seen one.
Play clock at 2. It's Blaylock this time. Off the left side for a short gain. Again, you'd think Mateer runs are the focal point for this Michigan defense at this point.
Yeah, they're going to let the game clock run down here into the quarter.
Final quarter of this non-conference collisions. Great for the sport and its fans. Well, Mateer barrels ahead.
And tonight he's been a bruiser.
First down throw, and then he can make the catch on the edge. Look at the maneuverability. He says, wait a second, Kirk, I'm not.
Put him out, get first down yards.
Mateer again takes off and weaves through traffic, dodges a man. Right of the formation. A lot of time for Mateer, throws underneath. That was a target for Brooks finally, but
They got a lot of guys walked up.
got to hurry here. 1 on the play clock. Just got it off. Pressure. Flips it. And wide open. Barnes leaked out of the backfield. They lost him. Big gain.
Another answer here for the experienced Mateer in this system.
Reverse, flea flicker, Mateer to the end zone, overthrew Kanak.
To connect there, just off the fingertips.
So a little trickery from Ben Arbuckle. And now the pressure off the edge. Mateer escapes and throws it away. By State. Pressure again. Mateer on the move, slings it into the bench. Once again, solid kicker at UT San Antonio, the lefty. First attempt as an Oklahoma Sooner. And it is sliding wide to the left. Underwood briefly in the pocket, escapes, scrambles right up the middle. He is a very...
Has shown more jog down to get a timeout. It's in the system versus a young quarterback.
And they run it with Haynes. He powers for a first down. The drive is up and going now. Games to start his season. First down, Underwood from the pocket. He'll be dragged down and sacked. Pressure, back foot throw, incomplete. Oregon one catch tonight for 19 yards. 3rd and 15. And it's batted down at the line.
Active linebacker for Brent Venables.
Is there more NIL in football than lacrosse?
I think so.
Probably.
I would think.
Catch made. Backpedal.
Coordinator. One of the few I've ever seen run the scout team quarterback.
Mateer weaving around, gets a block on the edge, gets another block, makes a cut, and Mateer all night long. Rush yards piling up. He's got 74 now tonight, Mateer does. That time, the run goes backwards. If you quarterback runs week after week with the pounding you take in the conference. A lot of time, and Mateer throws it into traffic, but Kanak makes the catch by out of his hand. They thought, uh-oh.
I mean, he just waits, and then flips it into coverage, in the middle of coverage, and
they do throw for it on 3rd and 1. On the end around, Satania. He's explosive, doesn't need much to get
more of his approach.
I agree. 2nd and 2, you figure they're going to run it here. Blaylock, you're trying to shove him forward. Jayshon Barnum made the stop. It's going to be 3rd down and about Barnes is the tailback under center. They hand it to him, and a fresh set of downs. First down at the 30. In and starting after missing the opener. He hobbles off on first down. Breaking free, Barnes. Again, makes it a very manageable 2nd down. Mateer dancing around and will eventually. Barnes off the right side. Stop him behind the line. Holly behind the 6 here. 2nd and 11 inside of 340. Easy pitch and catch on the far side. That's Burks. Such a big impact. Empty backfield. Sure looks like quarterback run. Mateer. They grabbed his face mask and a flag comes in about 4 up. Barnes. Nothing fancy. Just drives the leg forward for a couple more yards.
That here on this drive.
You can run this right down. You can see that the game clock and play clock are synced up. They snap it, and Mateer beginning to like come downhill in a hurry in him. Got to finish the job here in 3rd and goal. Backpedaling, flips it short. Catch made. Blaylock cannot escape the tackle. No problem.
Felt this here in Norman.
Well, different vibe than the end of the year. The end of the year, the season was basically lost, and they played for pride and beat Alabama in here. Marsh knocked down across the 25.
A year off. We need to remember they're still playing ball out at Eugene.
Well, we'll see him against tougher contests down the line. What do you think about Underwood tonight? Obviously,
when you do well as a quarterback,
I'm just asking to assess it.
No, I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying I think there'll be some reactions like that from some people. James and Marshall. But his quarterback's next level.
And he's going to get better and better. But I don't care how talented you are, how poised you are, how touted you are.
In the country with a team that was inspired and ready to play.
To throw on the sidelines. I'll tell you the one thing that
Big chances.
escapes the pressure and fires it short, incomplete. On October 4th, they have a bye before that when he can coach. That's going to be tough for him to watch. Sit out. Off this loss, you want to get right back out there and coach.
Yeah.
And he will not be able to. You got a 4th down and about a yard here. And that's it. The Sooner defense.
Texas on the horizon, and obviously it's a big win for this program.
Jackson Arnold's return, ex-Sooner quarterback for Auburn. That'll be interesting. Quarterback matchup with Mateer. It gets serious. So they got Red River at South Carolina, Ole Miss at Tennessee, at Alabama, Missouri, LSU. That's all that's left for them from October. Yeah, that's it. And Sherrone Moore returning to his alma mater comes short tonight. Could not contain John Mateer. He ran it 19 times for 74 yards and a couple touchdowns. Threw for 270 and a touchdown. And he's with Holly.
Right now.